Yinzer Nation, wake the fuck up. How we feeling tonight, boys? We're back.
I'm
Randy,
alive.
Randy's
Hello?
back.
Hello,
Hey,
guys.
Randy, let's go.
What's up, Randy? Thanks for coming back, bud.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's
Hello,
go.
hello.
Knew that was
Nice.
coming.
Gotta get it in there.
I don't think we've had a full member podcast in like 2 months.
We never will again.
No.
Nope.
No.
I ruined
Why?
it.
Why did I
I'm
miss
sorry.
something, or are we just like rotating
Oh,
in and out now?
yeah. Tigs is in here.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! That's why I got so much room today.
Oh man.
Yeah, Tigs is out. Stomach bug yet again. I don't know what we're gonna do with this man. Missed a very important podcast today. Had a lot to talk about regarding MLB, so
We're
might
gonna
have
be
to.
here a while.
We might be here for.
We
a while.
might be here till tomorrow.
Like I said, great to be back as always. We're gonna review our hot takes from last episode.
That was a hell of a hit. Holy shit!
Before we move on to it, we do have the Monday night game on in the background, so might get some live reactions here.
God damn.
But we'll just move on to our hot takes. Dylan from last episode that said Kenny Pickett was going to throw for 300 against the Browns. He threw for 222.
It's close.
Corey said Pitt was going to beat West Virginia by 10 plus, and they lost 17-6. Tiggs said the backyard brawl was going to be decided by 3 points, which it wasn't. And I said that Pickens was going to have 100 yards and a touchdown against the Browns. That did, in fact, happen. 127 yards and a TD. So with that hot take,
Oh, dude, no.
moved into first place. First place in the standings. Number 1, baby, 4-9. Dylan is now 3-10, second place. Tiggs in third, 2-10. Randy has been here for 2 months, but he's still ahead of Corey at 1-9. And Corey, as always, bringing it right up the rear, 0-13. You were real confident last time, too.
Man, I honestly think that they keep getting better and better, that I'm eventually going to get one, and then they just never
That one
happen.
wasn't even close. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, that's fucking Jerkovic's fault.
No, that's the entire team.
Pitt just sucks, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Anyway.
Well, someone won by 10. It just was not Pitt.
Yeah.
So you got that part right.
Is fair.
Hey, I mean, if you want to say I was close, I just had the wrong team.
That's
But
you know what? You win some, you lose some, and you've yet to win.
I have
Yep.
I have lost a lot.
And you're always a loser.
I've lost a
And
lot.
now you're beat. So there you go.
I think honestly, like we should put odds. Like
Oh, man.
Corey's odds at getting the next hot take
Oh,
right.
they gotta be like
Definitely
plus,
like 650.
Yeah, that's
I'd hammer that all day. To get it right,
I'm
plus
smashing
650.
that shit.
It's going to happen. One of these times it's going to happen. Like Tim when getting his first crown on Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, this
This is
momentum
gonna happen.
in the build up. Okay.
Yeah, ESPN might write a story
Ladies
about
and
me.
gentlemen, welcome back to episode 143 of the Inscast. Corey has finally got his first hot take right.
Yeah, I'm like
And
80
it was
years old.
Tamar Johnson got 2 hits in his first MLB game.
That might happen. That actually might be one of my hot takes to get the first hot take right. Jesus.
I honestly don't know a better way to start us off with other than Randy bringing it back. So, yeah, what do you got for us, bud?
Well, I didn't really watch any of this, but we have the Ryder Cup that was just last weekend, or this past weekend.
You want to know why you didn't watch it?
Because it was at fucking...
Because it was 1:30 in the morning.
Yep.
But
I was watching replays.
That's neither here.
Yeah,
nor
Corey's
nor
talking to
there.
us in real time like he was actually watching it.
I literally thought it was on.
You were so confident of that text message.
I wasn't paying any attention.
God damn it, JT!
I was like,
that was 6 hours ago, bro.
I wasn't paying any attention. And the scoreboard down there literally said day 2. I'm like, oh, no, this is day 3.
Not even close.
What can you do?
So
Just can't get your hot takes right. Can't get your time of day right either.
I'm off, man. I'm off.
I mean, you're wearing sunglasses inside and it's nighttime. What
Yeah.
are we doing here, dude?
I don't know. To be
Okay,
honest.
that's fine. Sorry,
He's
Randy,
just
I didn't mean
here.
to cut you off.
Corey's just here
No,
so he
it's
doesn't
good.
get fined.
That's true.
Look like Marshawn Lynch with those dreads too. No bullshit.
You let those flow?
Dude, it's fresh conditioner, man.
Oh,
They're nice
really?
and soft.
Nice.
to use that purple shampoo. So the
Is there
color
some
stays.
of Art Rooney Avenue on those too? Still.
We'll get into that
Some-
later. We'll get
yeah.
into that later. We'll get into that later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, Ryder Cup 2023, Marco Simone golf course in Italy, or Rome, actually, to be exact. Team Europe takes the dub over Team USA after a disastrous first day. I've never seen a performance like that from.
The word disastrous is being generous.
Yeah,
Hasn't the U.S. lost like the last 8 Ryder Cups?
No,
they've
they-
lost the last 8, not at home.
Away, yeah.
Oh,
away.
right.
No, it's they haven't won in Europe in like 33, 32 years, whatever it was. Yeah.
Sick.
Every year, the last 6 years, every 6 of Ryder Cups has been back and forth. There's never been a repeat winner in the last 6, I think, or 7.
Yeah, it's been.
That
it's
means
been a
you
minute.
smash USA next year.
You have
I mean,
to.
at Bethpage Black,
Yes,
100%,
because Tiger's
I'm
going to be the
going.
captain.
I'll be there. It's only like 5 hours. I'm there.
I got time.
But we got 2025.
Yeah.
I work.
I won't be there.
He's broke.
Yes,
That was coming.
it's true.
Got 11 cents in your bank account.
Oh, that's
I
generous.
actually found 2 cents on the ground the other day. I put that right in. So I'm
Well,
up
do you
to
want
20
another 2 cents? You should shut the fuck up.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
Boom!
Welcome back to the pod.
Like you never
This
lost.
guy is. Yeah, I was about to say this guy hasn't been here for fucking 2.5 months. He's ever here ripping up on Corey.
Used
Okay,
to it.
someone has
What can
to.
you do?
Yeah, right.
Here we go.
That is true.
So, Team USA tries to make it, an event. It really wasn't. But, Stevie Homa,
Stevie
a.k.a.
Homa.
Max Homa, the only player that really showed up for Team USA.
Yeah, and he got paired with Brian Harmon. I felt bad.
Did you watch him? He had to stand on his tippy toes twice to hug him.
I saw the one at the end whenever they won their match.
Yeah.
Corey watched that 10 hours later.
Say, did he watch that yesterday?
Again, I wasn't really keeping track of where they were playing, like the time and everything, and again the scoreboard that said day 2 when it was day 3.
You
Just not
saw
paying
golf
attention,
on
and
you're just like, oh, we're gonna watch golf today because it's Sunday, right? Yeah.
I literally just put it on because there was something to watch before football started, and I literally thought it was live, and it wasn't.
That's okay.
No, it was not.
So
He had 2 or 3 chip-ins from off the green. The second one, which was by far the most disgusting, the early walk in the hat
Early walk and the hat off.
and the
That was
fucking
unreal.
it was Tiger-esque in
I
my
was just
opinion.
gonna say that.
Tiger-esque.
Tiger-esque.
One player that for USA that really stuck out to me was Scotty Scheffler. I mean, what an absolute dumpster fire of a performance.
It's
Didn't
tough
win
to
a
see.
didn't win a single match. The first world number 1 to not win a single match at the Ryder Cup.
Oh, really?
I think the last pod you were here, you were discussing how good he was doing. Like he had been in the top 5 or whatever for the past X amount of times out of tournaments, and then you go.
I think it was probably the U.S. Open the last time I was here.
You go into the Ryder Cup as one of the top players, and you underperform.
One of the
It's-
top players. He was the top player.
He's still, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's okay. I mean, hey, you can't be perfect all the time. Like
No.
Tiger didn't win every event, obviously, neither. So.
No, but
It is a team effort overall.
I mean the fact that him and Brooks Koepka, the 2 of the best players of the
Got
year,
9 and 7.
lost 9 and 7.
Tough,
They were down 5 through 6.
Yeah,
man.
it just wasn't their day. They
Yeah.
did not have a day.
No,
That's okay.
did not. One player for me that really stands out for Team Europe though was Victor Hovland, the reigning, defending. No, I'm just kidding.
Reigning,
Undisputed.
defending, undisputed.
FedEx Cup champion.
I don't talk about that anymore. We can't. We're not allowed to talk about that.
Why not?
Die.
Yeah.
I moved on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. R.I.P.
Even though you got Booker T dreads on, that's okay.
Absolutely.
Spinaroonie.
Spinaroonie.
Just an absolute dog, honestly. I mean, kid's just coming into his own, turning into Scotty.
He did have a rough, thinking back of his year. He didn't do very good in the first 8 months,
Yeah.
and then
Drew Locke's in the game.
Oh, nice.
anyways,
Gina Smith was limping on the sideline
yeah,
there.
he's like, I'm not playing
there he
this
is.
game anymore.
No, look, I'm good, coach. Give me a
No,
helmet.
send me back in.
But the last 2-3 months, I thought he was gonna win 2 out of the 4 playoff events.
Yeah.
That he was that good.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Did you see that picture of him at the very end?
Yeah, the
with all
picture of everybody and their wives and girlfriends kissing, and him and his one. I don't know if it was one of the captains or who the fuck he was, or his coach.
Just hugging.
Hovland's
arm on the
so
shoulder.
cool. I love him.
That's so
He's,
funny.
You cannot
he's
hate
he
that
like
man.
kind of like someone you. I don't know. He's
I'd
just
love to be
very-
around him.
Yeah, he would be a fucking blast.
Him, Terrell Hatton. I would love to spend
Jesus.
just 2 hours with Hatton.
Give me on the golf course with Haddon. I just want to experience that. But we did have some drama.
Oh,
Wait,
here we go.
Oh, here we go.
There's
There's
drama.
fucking drama.
There's drama again.
We did have some drama
There's
between
fucking
day 2
drama.
and day 3, but Corey was day 4. So
Corey watched that this morning.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm still on day 3.
on day 2, Patrick Cantley sunk a what was it, 35, 40-footer
Probably the biggest putt of his career.
to win. Was it to win or tie?
That was to win the match. No, that was
To tie, I thought.
to win the match, but Rory had to putt after to tie the
Oh,
hole.
okay. Yeah.
So that was
So he made his putt to win, and his caddy is just going absolutely insane on the green.
Captain
3
Insane.
feet. 3 feet from Rory as he's trying to read his putt. Waving his fucking hat.
Now, why were they waving hats? Like, why did he wave his hat? Like,
Because
what's
Cantley, there's a rumor that Cantley didn't want to wear his hat because he wasn't getting paid for the Ryder Cup. I don't know. So he decided not to wear his hat. But in reality, it's because it was too big. Or the hat didn't fit.
the hat didn't fit, is what he said. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, that's a little weird. But he also did it 2 years ago, Whistling Straits. He didn't wear a hat. So
and then all the fans got on him, and they were like the fans were waving their hats
Yeah.
after like Cantley on every hole.
yeah. So
Just
now
not-
everybody's waving their fucking hats, and Joe LaCava, his caddy, is 2 feet from Rory as he's trying to read his putt, and he says, "Can you please move over?" and just giving him the business right in Rory's face.
I mean, he was in the wrong there.
It was, yeah. I mean,
But it's a Ryder Cup, so like you let more
Yeah.
things slide.
I mean, every time Max hit a fucking shot, like every time he chipped it in, he fucking went berserk on the fans. So like,
yeah.
what's it really matter? But
Did you guys see at the end that fan run across the green, jump in the pond?
Yeah.
You mean Colonel Sanders?
he did it
He
twice.
did it twice, yeah.
Wait,
Really?
did
Yeah.
did
So he
get
came
and run
out,
it back?
walked back on the green to back where he was sitting, and they said, "One more time." And
Yeah,
he
the
fucking
fans were-
graded.
the fans were
They
yelling
opened
at
the
him.
water, bro. It was so funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, fuck it. Just do it.
That's good.
So that really pretty much ends what we thought the drama was. But then Rory goes back to his car after the second day, a.k.a. Corey's 4th day.
I was ahead of time that time.
And he's like ready to fight one of the other caddies. Like,
I don't know who it was because he wasn't
it was
talking
Bones.
To, no,
J-
he was
JT's
talking through. Jones just happened to be in front, I
Yeah.
think, but he was talking to someone else.
Well, I think Joe LaCava was probably there. But
Yeah, definitely.
anyway, I've never seen Rory so fucking heated in my life.
No,
I've never
I
seen
mean
him.
I have when he does live interviews because he gets real riled up about live questions.
True, but that was like he was ready to
he was
run
MF.
through a
Yeah,
wall.
he was ready to beat some ass.
But I don't know. I think it was still a fun and entertaining Ryder Cup. But you want Team USA to win. So
Let me ask you.
Yep.
Should Ricky have made Fleetwood putt that?
yeah, of course.
Yes.
It's a Ryder Cup, and you're about
And
to lose.
it
He's
literally
the second
meant
to
the
last
whole
match.
tournament.
Yeah, literally.
Second to last match.
Even
not
if it's a
like
2 to
it was
3
like-
footer, who cares?
Like if that's
Make him
day,
putt
if
it.
that's day one, you probably let that
Day
one
one,
go.
yeah, you let it go. But the last day,
Last
2 to
day
3
singles?
Well,
Yeah.
someone from Europe, like one of our guys, told the guy to putt it from like 3 feet, and he lipped it.
Yeah, I know.
It-
So I mean,
that's
it
why you
doesn't.
putt everything.
It
Anything's
doesn't-
possible.
You never know.
AKA Kevin Garnett.
Anything is possible.
But that's about all I have.
That actually pissed me off when Ricky like just gave up.
I know. And then the fucking shit was over. Like
Can we talk about how Ricky only played one match that entire week?
he was
No,
sick.
two.
He was sick.
Oh, is that what they said?
That's what they all said.
He hits that drive into the water, and then like just says "fuck it," and like I'm done.
Yeah.
So stupid, man.
Hey, I mean, we honestly knew we weren't going to win that. Like, I don't know why. We
Well,
can never win in Europe.
I get it.
no, but we also didn't give ourselves a good start.
No, we were down what, like 5.5 to 1.5 after day one or
Yeah.
whatever it was. Like,
Yep.
we were never coming back.
Well,
Is that all you got?
that's all for me.
Nice.
All right.
Short and sweet, to the
Short and
to the
sweet.
point.
Nice.
I like
We
it.
missed hearing your voice about golf there, Randy.
Thank you. I haven't even played much golf in between that.
I was
so
going to
it's
say,
all
don't get used to it because he's probably going to dip the next 2 months anyway. So, Randy, it was good having you here.
doubtful.
Thanks for coming.
Maybe he can be the first online visit. He can be like on the computer,
Are
Be
we
like
do-
Peyton
calling
Manning was
from,
this
like,
morning on the Pat
live
McAfee show in
via
the car.
satellite from a remote location.
All right. Well, as we said, we're during the NFL season. We're going to try to transition into focusing on football heavy. So, no one else that I think would give us the heavy information than probably the
Heaviest person here.
probably the lightest guy I know. all the way from West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Let's give it up for Dylan.
You're
The crowd goes absolutely crazy.
Throwing beer cans at me. Throw it back to last year. If you know, you know.
He's still in. He's short. Oh,
they
no
gave it to
way.
him. No way.
Is that Noah?
There we go.
I thought
Fucking
he was doing CPR
doing
on the
CPR. Damar Hamlin.
Do you mind? Anyways,
Actually, reeks too. Sorry.
we have a lot to cover because we've missed weeks 2, 3, and we're in week 4.
And now 4.
I'm not covering week 2 very much because I forgot what week 2 was. But we are.
Oh, he's way short by a yard.
Yeah, he stepped out on the fucking 21 too.
I thought he was still in.
Let's see. Hold on.
What
There's no
in the
way.
piss?
There's literally no way.
Well, anyway, back to what you were talking about, Dylan.
Anyways, let's go back to the real talk here.
TV just shuts off. Let me just reset real quick.
It did give us a warning. It's updating.
The only week 2 game I'm going to talk about is the Steelers and the Browns.
That's all you gotta
Monday
rock
night,
that.
myself, Zach, Corey, and Tigs were all in attendance. That was a hell of a long day too.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, what?
Fucking getting there from work just
Yeah.
to walk all the way from the casino to meet Yins and then go all the way towards PNC to walk all the way back to fucking Heinz.
To be fair, we didn't really think Southern Tier was going to be that crowded at that time. We should have known, but we didn't know.
I mean, it's all right.
It's good. You got plenty of beer.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
were-
say McFadden's was
you were
lit.
liquored up. You were liquored up there.
McFadden's was sweet.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So Steelers Browns. If you don't know, we won 26-22. The game was ugly, and I did not have a voice for 3 days afterwards.
Neither did
I
I.
don't know
Yeah.
about you guys, but
I was raspy.
Little horse.
first play.
Some people call them ponies.
Villa.
Get it? Little horse.
Editor, can you edit
Thank
some
you.
snare drums in there, please? First play of the game, Steelers and Browns. Deshaun Watson throws a screen pass, hits off of, I don't even know who the receiver was.
Hit off of
Who was the receiver?
maybe Donovan Peoples-Jones, maybe, and then
Maybe.
Minka
Hit
tipped
Minka
it.
in the chest, up in the air. Highsmith's like, I got it, and then ran like, was it like 24
Yeah.
yards or whatever?
Dude,
it was?
I was
Dude,
I was going berserk.
Me and Tiggs were still standing.
Listen, there was this older guy in front of us, right?
Oh, here it is. I feel so bad. If this guy's watching, I feel bad. I'm sorry.
I was a little tuned up, right, for the game.
No.
And right. And Highsmith picks off that ball, and me and Diller are like, oh,
jumping up and
Fucking
down and
jumping, we're
everything.
smacking the fuck out of each other. And I went to go grab my phone. It was in my pocket. And this guy in front of us had a hat that was on, right? And I went to go, I was like jumping up and down. I went to go grab my phone and try to take a video. And I smacked the fuck out of his hat. I had no idea what happened, right? And Dylan's like, I literally go like, no bullshit. I go like this to the guy. Tap him on the head. I said,
Dude,
I'm
it
sorry,
was so
sir.
funny. But this dude, we're all screaming and yelling, and this dude's still sitting down. I don't know why or how he was still sitting down.
Dude, I was going to say, at the beginning of the game, everyone's going nuts. Like, we're ready for some Malheurs football. First play of the game, Highsmith got that interception. I grabbed Tiggs. I'm like, let's fucking go! And we're jumping. We're like, oh, my God.
That
And
was
like,
nuts.
hell of a start to the game.
That was crazy.
So he hits this dude in the back of the head, and then he like taps me. He's like, "Sorry, man." And he's like looking around, and his hat's on the ground. I'm like, "Zach, you gonna pick up his hat?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "You know what? I got it. You know what? I was like, here you go, man." I felt kind of
Jesus
bad.
Christ.
I hope you're watching, sir.
Hey,
Honestly, I
Waller
do.
scored a touchdown. I would have loved to seen that.
Hey, can you
Fuck
fix
his
the-
Walker.
Texas Ranger.
I really don't remember. I kind of blacked out half the time. I also do have a bad memory. But the thing that stood out was Nick Chubb's injury. You guys didn't see the replay on the Jumbotron? They showed one replay on the Jumbotron when it happened.
Yeah.
The
and
whole whole stadium went, ugh.
Mm-hmm. Everyone
Ew.
went,
That was generous.
The Chubb injury.
The Chubb injury, yeah,
Yeah.
where he bent his knee 180 degrees the wrong
oh
way.
my
The
God.
fact that he only tore his.
No, he had MCL surgery, and then when they did the surgery, they found out that he needs a second surgery for his ACL.
Yeah, it was like 50-50.
didn't
They
hear
weren't
any
like
of that.
sure until they got in there and saw how bad it was.
But when that report came out that he only tore his MCL, I'm like, how the fuck is that even
I'm like,
possible?
this dude's leg was bending towards the stars.
They didn't even show a replay. I come to learn that they didn't show a replay
On
on the
TV?
on the broadcast. Yeah,
just once in the
they
stadium.
showed
that
up.
was
Yeah,
Zach spent 10 minutes refreshing Twitter to get a video of that injury.
it. I showed the whole damn
I
section.
was watching that.
No, no.
They did show it, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy who's sitting in front of us too.
Oh, that dude was the GOAT,
Yeah.
man.
He-
Not the Browns fan.
No, not the Browns fan, dude. There's
Oh,
this
this
Browns
fan?
Browns
He,
fans.
he wasn't rude. This dude was chill. Not
He
dude.
was
He was
probably-
like
He was probably a couple
18.
years younger than us.
Yeah.
He was definitely over 18. He was like
21 at least. He was
21, right?
Yeah.
And the whole game, he was like with his brother who's a Steelers fan, and his dad was a Steelers fan. And the whole game, anytime the Browns did something,
Oh, dude, there was people like that behind us
But
too.
he was cool. He wasn't like doing it towards anyone. He was
Right,
just, like, being
right.
a fan of the
Yeah,
game.
So then,
know.
of course,
Right.
what do I start doing at the end of the game?
Right.
Well,
Of course.
The thing that pissed me off
Yes, you
is
would.
like every other Browns fan, they stood the entire game. So I would sit down and try and watch the game, and he'd be standing. I'd be like, "Can you sit the fuck down, dude?" And I was like, at the end of the game, I think he sat down. I go, "It's about fucking time he sat down."
Yeah, the game's almost over.
Buddy was all bark, no bite.
He really was. But
Most of them Browns fans are.
and there were some Browns fans behind us that were yelling.
Yeah, Browns
And then
fans-
they left
No,
in, like,
wait,
the
wait,
third
wait,
corner.
wait. The one guy behind us after Chubb got hurt, he goes,
Oh.
"It's probably just hyperextended." I turned around, and I said, "Buddy, there ain't no way that fucking thing's hyperextended."
Yeah, good call.
Oh, dude, that
Good
might
thing you're
have
not a
been the
doctor.
That might have been the dumbest thing I heard.
Just a little
Hyperextended.
hyperextension.
We actually had a lot of action in our end zone. The Pickens touchdown was our end zone. I was hyped. I was already smacking Zach, and I think Pickens was at the 40-yard line. I was like, dude, look at him go! Look at him go!
Dude, I was so pissed because right when he caught the ball, there was two people coming back from the concession stand, walking right in front of me and Tigs when he caught that ball, and I'm like, sit the fuck down, we're fucking, let's go! He scored and everything. I'm just like, thanks a lot, guys. Couldn't fucking see the play.
That was cool. And then T.J. Watt's fumble recovery was in our end zone too.
Oh,
Yeah.
having right in front of us, yeah.
Vibes were immaculate.
I almost picked up Zach and threw him. That's how hyped I was. dude.
Right,
There was
right,
a lot of blood.
I would
A
love
lot
to see
of blood
that one.
flowing through these veins. I thought I could have
Yeah,
picked
a lot
him
of
up.
adrenaline just to pick up a hat.
That's about all you can pick up. Oh, dude,
That game was.
amazing.
I'm glad that we actually got really good seats for the price,
Yeah.
and then you guys decided. To
Where'd you
tag
guys
along.
sit at?
125. So we were the Browns come out at 126, 127, 128.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we were right here on the corner.
Oh, shit.
Close
And
much?
they were 221 or something like that.
They
So
were pretty much right above.
they were
us.
above us over our right shoulders, 3
Oh, shit.
sections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No,
it was a
wasn't
good
bad at all.
time. It was a good. Now I can't wait to go to the Thursday night game against the Titans.
Coming up soon.
All right, now we're gonna go on to week 3 because I don't think anything else really happened in week 2 that I really remember. That was Monday night, so I'm sure.
Can't really remember.
Yeah, that's all that really matters. Week 3, I don't know if you guys remember week 3. I know it felt like it was 6 months ago, but the Dolphins beat the Broncos 70-20, 70-20,
70-20.
70-20. They've put up 70 points. Raheem Mostert and David Akon.
A-Chain.
No,
Hey,
it's not-
Chain.
it's not A-Chain. He's gonna beat your
Did you
ass.
say A-Train?
Yeah.
They combined for 8 out of the 10 touchdowns. There was 5 rushing touchdowns, and then Achon had 2 receiving.
I was heading on a flag.
Mm-hmm.
The ref's fucking looking right at him.
Oh, they don't call anything in these games.
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Lose every fucking game.
Achon had 203 rushing yards. I've never even heard of this dude. I don't know about you guys, but I've never heard of this dude before this game. 203 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 50 fantasy points. Shout out Raheem Mostert, who had 80 yards and 60 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns.
He was on Tigs' bench, too, that game.
Who?
A-Chain.
Oh, Achon.
What the fuck? Who cares?
Mostert, I started, thankfully. He had 45 points that week.
Mustard.
Tua, believe it or not, had more touchdown passes than incompletions.
I
He was
believe it.
23 of 26 for 309 and 4 touchdowns.
Good stats.
That was a hell of a game. I didn't know the Finns were that good, and that was without Jalen Waddle. If Jalen Waddle played, I can almost.
I would have won that week in fantasy.
They might have put up 85.
Fucking 85,
I'm just
the
really
whole
upset
Benny.
that McDaniels didn't kick that field goal, and they could have set the most points record in a single game.
Combined points, wasn't it?
No, it was single team points.
Oh.
I think the highest right now is 72. They would have put him at 73, but that's okay. Somehow the Cardinals beat the Cowboys 28-16.
Kind of forgot about that.
I was going through ESPN the scoreboard this week, and I was like, oh, I forgot that Josh Dobbs actually knows how to play quarterback. Because he was on our team, and then I forget where else he played. I feel like did he play for the Browns or just was on their roster? But with Kyler Murray out for whatever reason, I still don't know. He's their starter, and he actually looked really good against a defense that isn't no slouch. Sorry, Corey, but they put up how many points in fantasy against you? 40?
Over 30.
No, it was 35, I think.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So for them to win 28-16 was embarrassing for the Cowboys, but good for the Cards.
I agree.
I mean, also, I was playing against Bailey, and Bailey had the Bills' defense that week, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought you were playing against the Cowboys defense that week.
Bills
No,
fire
I
offensive
have-
coordinator.
Yes.
I have
Did
the
know that?
Cowboys defense.
Oh,
They did good for you
they
yesterday.
did good for you then.
Yeah, they got 26 last
Yeah,
night.
they have like
Yesterday.
the 2 highest like weeks. But that's fine. Week 3 Sunday night football, back-to-back primetime games for the Steelers. 23-18. Probably shouldn't have won that game, but you know what? A win's a win.
At least we looked good somewhat.
Who did?
Yeah, we look competent.
We did. Like, we looked somewhat decent. We put up more than fucking 6 points. That's good.
Okay, well, you're spoiling the later
I'll
part.
just shut up.
Yes, please.
23-18. Pickett finally threw a pass over like 20 yards in the air because Matt Canada never lets him air it
And
out.
you see what happens.
A 72-yard pass to Calvin Austin, who just hit the Jets, and there was no one catching him in the middle of the field. Yeah, just put that anywhere.
Sorry.
Thank you. T.J. Watt had 2 more sacks, which puts him at the time was the league lead at 6 sacks in 3 games, and he was still like 3rd or 4th in voting for Defensive Player of the Year, which makes no fucking sense. They keep sucking off Myles Garrett.
I was
who has like
I was
2
just going to say,
sacks.
they still think Myles Garrett is like this supreme roller over T.J. Watt. It's like
And they even had Micah Parsons was 1, Myles Garrett was 2, T.J. was
Ooh.
3.
I don't understand.
What happened?
They almost blocked the punt, but he ran into the kicker,
that's
so
good.
it's automatic first.
Somehow, Corey's favorite cornerback in the entire world
Don't
had 2
even
interceptions.
say that.
Levi Wallace had 2 picks against Jimmy G.
Cannot stand Levi Wallace.
That was
I could beat Levi Wallace on a post route.
To be fair, I think both those picks
I
were good,
highly
too.
doubt that.
Give me 10 chances, I catch 3 balls.
Who's your quarterback?
Kenny,
Dug off the
He's
bill.
hurt.
I don't care. He can throw me a ball.
Levi had 2 picks that were handed
Maybe
to
one of
him.
them puzzlers.
And then somehow our second worst cornerback also had another pick, Patrick Peterson. I don't know. They just must have been in the right spot at the right time because there's no way that they were playing good defense to have those.
Well, Levi Wallace's interception at the end of the game doesn't count.
It does count because he had 2 picks that game.
It doesn't count.
You
It was a
just put
terrible
you put
throw
one in an
by
asterisk.
Jimmy G, and Levi just came down with it because he was in the right spot at the right time.
I mean, to be fair, but a win's a win. Levi had 2 picks. Patty P had 1. The defense played well. 18 points against the Raiders' offense is pretty good considering they didn't really contain
I mean,
Devontae
I was
Adams.
just going to say, he ran. He had almost 300 yards receiving, didn't he?
You say 300?
Yeah.
It was
Get 170.
Yeah, close
yeah,
enough.
exactly.
Right.
But like to still win
It's
that game,
It's a little bit over
you
half.
give up 170
Halfway there.
yards.
I honestly
Um,
thought he had over 240. I'm not going to lie.
You thought he had 200.
I literally thought he
I
was the
don't
whole
think anyone's
offense.
had 200 yards this year.
Again,
besides Tyreek Hill.
I'm just keep going.
That's okay. You don't know your stats, and that's fine. Week 4, Lions versus Packers was Thursday night.
Yeah.
The Lions won 34-20. They're 3-1 on the year, and I think they might be a contender in the NFC.
I told you beginning of the year.
I was questionable. Like looking back, I'm like, are they actually like legit? And
I said they'd
think
be
they
good.
are. I think they are.
They're actually fun to watch too.
And they get back Jameson Williams this week
Yeah.
if he's cleared to play.
If he
Because of
doesn't gamble.
the whole gambling suspension thing,
Yeah, I saw that.
they changed the suspension guidelines, so they reinstated him and whoever else.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley's pissed about that one. That's okay.
Yeah, honestly, but they got suspended a whole year.
Yeah. Lions, David Montgomery, everyone was pissed. Not really, because they should have. Jahmyr Gibbs just isn't getting enough playing time. And I know he's a rookie, but, like, he's in the same boat as, like, for us, it's Joey Porter.
Rey Mysterio.
It's Joey Porter Jr., right? This dude's only getting, like, 10 to 15 snaps a game, and they traded up, and they drafted him, what? He was a top 10 pick? No.
Yeah, to not even
Jahmyr
really play
Gibbs.
him.
Jahmyr Gibbs was
Top
drafted
15, I think.
Top 15.
Right around 15.
But to, like, not to get anything. But that was. Did they trade for Montgomery after or before the draft?
Before.
Before. Montgomery had.
No, they signed him, I thought. I don't think they traded. I think they signed him.
You might be right. 32 carries, 121 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The Packers, I think they just got to get their feet under them. Jordan Love has potential. I really do think so. He looked good.
Yeah.
Just he's still a young quarterback that hasn't really played many like NFL games under his belt, so he'll get there. I was more pissed about Aaron Jones getting 5 carries for 18 yards. I know he's coming back from a hamstring injury, but like,
What the hell was that?
I broke my pen.
oh,
That's
such a
good.
brony.
Just put that anywhere.
What is
Aaron Jones. What, is there still liquid in there?
Obviously not.
I mean, I never
would
know
hope
with
not.
you, to be
Also
honest.
true.
Maybe you're just trying to get your like lead in for the day. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably metal.
It's aluminium.
Oh,
Right.
God.
They should have used Aaron Jones more, but you know what?
Should
Hey,
use some
come back from.
aluminium.
The next game is Jags Falcons, aka the Toy Story game. Did you guys watch
Oh,
any more
God.
than 3 minutes of the Toy Story
I
broadcast?
didn't even put it on, but the memes were amazing on
They were hilarious.
X.
Oh, yeah.
Still
There you
Still
go.
Twitter. It's still Twitter.com, even though it says X.
My favorite one was
Slinky?
no, not Slinky.
Oh,
Was Kyle Pitts
Oh, the penguin.
as the wheezy penguin, up on the
penguin.
bookshelf with all the fucking dust all over him.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
That was pretty good.
And the Mike Evans Lattimore, Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, the fighting.
The video of them
Yeah.
Buzz
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Woody,
Buzz.
Buzz and Woody
Oh yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
Did
That
they-
was.
well, obviously that's a different game, but like I didn't see that one. What was that?
It was if the Saints and Bucks had the Toy Story game.
Oh, they said they would be fighting.
They said that the two of them would be fighting, and it was like Buzz and Woody like fighting underneath of a car.
That's funny.
What other one was good? I mean, all the
I mean, I really enjoyed the Slinky one. So like whenever they had a penalty, the Slinky was basically the yard marker. So he would be 10 yards, and then he would back that ass.
it
up,
was like
10
it was like
yards.
it was like 2nd and 34, and
Yeah.
Buddy was throwing it at us in a
This
circle.
dude's like halfway down the field. Yeah. I didn't really get to watch it. They had this like POV thing of them running out of the tunnel, which was really strange. Did
Yeah,
you see
that was
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
They were like doing like player intros, and like one of the I forget who they had. but
was
they had
Trevor.
him, like, huh?
They had Trevor when he was coming out of the.
Yeah, it was like POV of
Yeah.
Trevor with a face mask, and that's all you saw, like them on the field. It was kind of weird. But the Jags win that game 23-7. That game was also in London, so not only was it a Toy Story game, but it was in London,
Mhm.
which I kind of like the 9:30 games.
What,
'cause
90
you wake up early and there's already football on.
90,000 people
You
back in
you
Wembley.
got 12, like 14 hours of football on a Sunday.
I ain't complaining.
Right?
9:30.
Fuck no.
Figure
Sneak preview.
games
We get
over at
to-
11.
We get to do that again as a heads up
Can't wait.
because they play the Bills this like next Sunday.
Do you think the Jaguars came home?
No, absolutely not.
Like
Why would they
just-
fly home for?
They just stayed in
4
London.
days?
For
Wait, they play London twice.
Yes, they
back-to-back
play.
weeks.
Jesus,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
fuck.
they play the Bills.
Why? I mean, that's cool, like to
The Ja-
experience
the
London
Jag-
for 2
Well,
weeks, but
too bad the Jaguars that have played the most games in London and like out of the whole NFL.
well, they've also been doing it for how long? 8 years, maybe.
I don't think it was that long, but this is going to be their 11th game in London, and the next highest is like 6. But they also haven't had a Monday night game in 4 years,
That's good.
so it's like counterbalances.
They're
Yeah.
fun to watch too. I'd rather watch them than the fucking.
I don't know if I'd say fun to watch, but
I like T-Law. I
I
don't
do
know.
too.
they are
Better than watching the fucking
Falcons.
Lurs.
the
Or the
Bears
Steelers.
and the fucking. What's this week?
Bears and the Broncos.
Bears and the
Bears-
Broncos. That's
Bears-
fun.
That was
Broncos.
last. This was last week.
Now two. Where? I don't know.
They
I
everyone thought they're like Drake London. They're like, oh, games in London. Drake London's gonna pop off. I think this dude had like 1 catch.
He had a touchdown.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game.
That's
Oh, he. Well,
figures.
speaking of, he had the
Clearly, you didn't look at the stats either.
And I saw that they lost 23-7, and I was like, okay, well, that don't really matter. Kyle Pitts and Drake London are like non-existent in that offense, and I feel bad. I feel bad for Kyle Pitts and Drake London.
I
They have such potential.
I feel bad for me because I was the one that fucking had the shitty draft, and I got both of them bum asses on my team.
I mean, they have such high potential, and then you have Desmond
Yeah,
Ridder
one of
as
them
your
6'5"
quarterback.
and one 6'4". And
And
it
how
looks
many-
like they're out there fucking 64 inches
Kyle
and
Pitts
65
has 3
inches.
catches in 4 games. But you know what? Hey, that's either here nor there.
Time out real quick. Jamal Adams is playing his first game back since the 2022 opener, and he's rolled out with concussion. Honestly, forgot he was like a human.
Jamal
What happened
Adams.
to,
Yeah.
What happened to Gino?
He got tackled on the sideline and like rolled up on his foot.
Okay. Next game I want to talk about is the Bills and the Dolphins. The Bills, I feel like sneakily put up.
Is that a
almost-
word?
It is now.
Sneakily.
Sniggly.
They put up 48 points, and I like didn't realize that they had that many points.
I thought it would have been definitely
That's a lot of
closer
points
game.
for like an NFL game these years. You know,
Oh, yeah.
So is 70.
Yeah, well, that was unheard of. Bills win 48-20 over the Dolphins, who you think would put up more than 20 points after having a 70-point game. Josh Allen, 320 yards, 4 touchdowns.
So as you're talking about it, here's the highlights.
My dude.
Oh, Josh Allen also had a rushing touchdown. Sorry. And then Stephon Diggs, 6 catches, 120 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Randy, how'd that go? That's pretty good for you, huh?
Yeah, there's like 36 points.
That's not bad.
All right,
Sorry, I was just doing Chris
Sound like they're down with the sickness guy.
Listen, this is on here, but I don't even know if I want to talk about this.
Skip.
We could skip.
No, we got it. No, we're talking about it.
All-
We're talking about it.
I
We're
don't want
talking about it. I'll say what I need to say, and then you guys can say whatever.
Can I say what I have to say first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Steelers versus Texans.
3 words. Fire Matt Canada.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Jesus.
My bullet points are as
Send it to
follows.
fucking Saudi Arabia at this point. Fuck Canada. Too nice up there. They got free health care. That fucking guy doesn't even deserve free health care.
Yeah, but their whole country's on fire still.
Well, that's where he should go. Fire. Fire Matt Canada.
We literally suck. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, that was abysmal. I was golfing, and
4th
I
and 1.
watched the first quarter and a half, and I turned it off. I don't want to watch it. Like, it almost ruined my golf round. That's how bad it was.
I was so disgusted watching that game, man. Our defense was so bad.
The whole team looked flat as a brick. Like, we looked like we didn't even want to fucking
Terrible.
play football.
Oh, look, there's the highlights.
What highlights?
I'm not even
We
looking.
call
at
them
it.
low lights.
We call them low lights. Who else we got?
Low lights.
There's that Nico Collins touchdown. Yep. Yep.
Thank God that's all they showed.
Yeah, who got burnt on that play?
Pat Pete.
Pepe,
Mm-hmm.
like he always does. C.J. Stroud actually looked good. He's actually like
He's not a bad
the
quarterback.
best rookie quarterback on the worst team
Yeah.
next to the Panthers. He threw for 16 of 30 for 306 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to Nico Collins. He looks good. There's no way around it. Hopefully he can keep it up and the Texans can play well, I guess, hopefully, but we'll see. That was their first home win since 2021.
Yeah, that's good.
Shout out Kurt Heinisch.
I was about to turn that game off after that 4th and 1 fucking call a timeout to set up play, and then you come out in shotgun.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Speaking of that,
man.
was that the play that Kenny got hurt on?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kenny has a minor knee injury. They said it like an MCL strain, but he was walking
It's
around
a deep bone bruise also.
Yeah.
So.
He's they said he was today walking around in flip flops without a walking boot and going to meeting. So
I think it's in the Steelers' best interest to play Trubisky this week against the Ravens.
I would
Let
agree.
Kenny rest this week and next week with the bye. Coming to week 7 fully healthy.
I agree.
I mean, like, to be fair, we are 2-2 right now. We should be 1-3. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, we're lucky we're 2-2. And to play the Ravens, which you know that game's gonna be physical, I don't think you throw Kenny out there.
Not at all.
The way we've been playing, I don't think you throw him out there.
I mean, the way the Lions have been playing, let them get fucking demolished.
Yeah, we really
Every
just
fucking
We
game.
have no run game.
we have nothing.
We have
Literally nothing.
We have Matt
We have
Canada.
TJ Watt.
Offense.
We've
on
had
defense.
TJ Watt for 6 years now. He doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, we're just wasting his life away.
Literally.
Like, we're
Okay.
just.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
I like TJ Watt.
Yeah, so
I do
I,
too, but he
like,
doesn't deserve to play here.
Yeah,
Sure he does.
I mean he does.
He deserves to play here.
You know who
Should.
doesn't deserve to play here?
Matt Canada.
Matt
Levi Wallace.
And Levi Wallace.
Matt
Throw
Canada
Joey
play here.
Porter out there. I don't care if he plays 70 snaps.
Throw
Why
Joey
did-
Porter Sr. out there.
He could probably play better pass
Oh,
coverage.
yeah.
Honestly.
What I want to talk about from week 4, two things you didn't talk about.
Okay.
CMC had 4 touchdowns.
I was gonna let you cover that in your topics today, but you know,
What topics?
don't you do fantasy later
No,
in the show?
that was only
oh, that was a one. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that was one of them.
That's my fault.
One hit wonder.
CMC four touchdowns, and I think what's even crazier is Khalil Mack had 6 sacks.
Holy shit.
Well, that was against that rookie quarterback in the Raiders.
But still, 6 sacks is
That's because Bosa wasn't in there too. Like that helped.
Steelers should have had 6 sacks as a team against like a secondary offensive line that whole game.
We didn't get a single sack,
fuck
did
Kendrick Green.
Yeah, what a bum.
He got hurt.
No, we didn't get a single sack.
we? Yeah, we didn't get a single sack. Corey brought this point up that we should talk about the Stephen A. Twitter video. I will. I don't even remember what he said, honestly, because I didn't go back through it. But this dude was ready to burst a blood vessel.
He was just given like the stats. I think it was stats on like his
24th or
about to
25th in
sneeze.
scoring offense
Yeah.
this year. we are the only team in the NFL not to have a 400-yard game since Matt Canada took over.
And every other team has
had
4.
Yeah. And I forget.
That's
he said,
total offense, right?
Yeah, like 400 yards of total
Yep.
offense, which is embarrassing. Stephen A. I'm surprised he's like a Steeler fan.
Are we allowed to play that on the video?
Yeah, as long as I give him credit. Like it's Stephen A.'s.
I love Stephen A. Smith.
I do too.
It
loves the
depends on the
Steelers,
day.
hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It depends
I love.
I absolutely love it.
Love those videos.
When he puts on the cowboy hat and smokes a cigar.
When the Cowboys lose and he's always straight faced and then. It's so
That was
great.
pretty spot on.
Thank
That
you.
was pretty good.
Appreciate that.
So moving on to the Monday night game here is 14-3 right now. Seattle, they're probably going to end up winning this game because Danny Dimes sucks.
Ass.
There is no Saquon Barkley, and their defense ain't very good. But on the flippy flip, Geno Smith isn't in, and they have Drew Lock playing quarterback. So there might not be another point scored in this game, to be fair. So what I want to do now is Week 5 predictions. I'm going to go over, I think, 4 of the biggest games of the week, and I'm going to get your guys' predictions, kind of like everyone else does, right? We're going to do the spread just to make it a little easier because money lines with some of these games are just kind of like straight up winners, right? So first game is in London again, who never left, is the Jags and the Bills -6. Who do you guys have winning that game at 9:30 in the morning?
I'm taking Bills -6.
Bills.
I'd alternate spread that to at least 8.
Okay. Well, we'll do not -6, but we'll put an asterisk next to yours.
Taking the Bills.
Bills. What we got?
Well, I was going to take the Jags only because the Bills are due for a bad game and the Jags already played in London. I'll take the Jags like +6.
Taking the Jags +6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bills -6 just because I think they're the much better team, and then T-Law. I just don't think he's ready to have that like 300-yard, 3-touchdown game yet. Plus, it's in London. I don't know how like different the atmosphere is.
But the Cowboys also lost to the Cardinals.
Yes, and we also lost to the Texans.
Yes.
Anything's
So
possible.
anything
So
can happen.
anything's possible.
Go T-Law.
Everyone's favorite game that I might not even watch this game. It might be that ugly. Steelers-Ravens. Ravens favorited by 4.5 points at home.
Taking the Ravens.
Should be higher than that.
Ravens alternate line 9.5. Is that what we're thinking?
No.
I'll
I'll go 6.5.
Okay.
Geno Smith's coming back.
Okay. Ravens. What, Corey?
I cannot cheer for the Ravens. Lurs
You're not cheering for
-3.
them. You're just saying who's going to win.
Did you say Steelers
Lurs.
-8?
No, he said
-3.
Steelers -3.
Yes.
Wow.
And put Mason in.
That's not
I'd
an
rather-
option. It's
that's-
either Ravens -3 or 4.5 or Steelers +4.5.
Steelers.
Okay. Steelers
Lurs.
+4.5. This game actually has a really high potential. Cowboys, 49ers.
This will be the game of the
49ers
week.
are favored by 3.5
Tim
points.
versus Doc.
Tim versus Dog, yes.
Is that in San Fran?
It is in San Fran, so
I'm
they're
going
favored
49ers.
49ers, for sure.
Niners.
What's the spread?
3.5, which is pretty. I think it's pretty.
Both
fair.
have solid
Yeah.
defenses. I think Niners have better offense.
Dak will choke.
I'm gonna go with Cowboys actually.
Wow.
Love
I'm going
that
with
idea.
Cowboys plus 3.5.
Kind
And
of
then
fit, kind of fat.
the Monday what?
It's like kind of fit, kind of fat.
Yep. Whatever Randy said. And then the last game we're going to cover is the Packers -2.5 at the Raiders. The Raiders are home dogs against the.
Snooze fest.
You all right, Puzzler?
That game's going to suck ass.
What we got over there, Zach?
Depends on who plays quarterback for the Raiders.
I think Jimmy G will be back because he only has a concussion, right?
Going
Oh,
Raiders.
He only has
Only
a
concussion.
concussion.
But like, no offense, like Aiden O'Connell's not starting again. It's either going to be Brian Hoyer or Jimmy G if he's healthy.
I'm going Raiders.
Okay, Raiders at home.
I like the Packers.
Home dogs. Home dogs.
I like the Raiders.
I like the Packers.
I'll go
Romeo.
Packers.
I'm going to go Packers too.
Romeo Dobbs gonna have 2 touchdowns.
Dubes.
Hopefully Aaron Jones has 2 touchdowns as well. 'Cause
Maybe
that'd
he has
be-
2 yards.
Don't put that juju on me. I don't even know who I'm
Juju
playing
plays
next
in
week.
New England.
Every time I look up and Lockett has the ball, there's a fucking flag.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes with him. That's all I have on the NFL talk.
I just want to say one thing, and I don't want anyone to say anything else, and then we're going to move on. I'm so tired of seeing Taylor Swift.
We're leaving it at that. We're just gonna. I could be
I
here
want
for
to
an
say
hour.
3,000
I could
things.
be here for an hour doing this.
But I agree.
All I'm going to say is I agree.
Yes, I agree, and let's move on.
Next.
Yeah.
Dylan, thanks for covering football.
Yep.
Hopefully, if we can get everyone together and not have COVID, we can try to get a podcast and
or stomach bug. Don't
stomach
forget
bug
stomach
too,
bug.
hopefully every week so we don't have to cover quarter of the season in one
Hopefully,
podcast.
I don't have to give a whole lecture of NFL talk. We can just do week by week.
Yeah.
I can have a fresher memory of some of these games, but you know
Right.
what?
I
That's
agree.
okay.
So we'll move right along to everyone's favorite part of the podcast, trivia / games / what the fuck are you wearing? Let's see what
What we got
Troy
today?
Polamalu got for us.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Why? I just need to interrupt this.
Aye.
I just need to interrupt this. A little backstory behind Corey's dreadlocks over here.
so thanks for calling that dickhead.
If you don't,
I got the memory of a goldfish.
if you don't
Lips.
follow the socials, follow the socials.
Yes.
Inscast
Yes,
BGH.
please.
TikTok, Twitter, Instagram,
Nice.
LinkedIn.
MySpace, LinkedIn,
Venmo.
XNXX.com.
and Venmo. Yeah,
OnlyFans.
Venmo us, yeah.
Patreon.
Take donations.
Corey, being the big yinzer he is, left his terrible towel at home. So stops at the pro shop outside on
The
Rooney Avenue.
trailer pro shop.
Yeah. buys a terrible towel, right? And then he walks over with these dreads on. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then this man gets down on a knee, throws his hand up in the air, and then just does a Booker T spinneroonie on Rooney Avenue.
We'll,
Dude, I was feeling the fucking energy off of that.
I'll play that video right now, but it's
Cue
great.
it.
You dig it? Suck up! You want to do Booker T spinner or anything?
It's so good.
It's fucking hilarious, literally.
It hurt my back a lot.
I'm
Yeah, you
sure it
probably
was.
had asphalt down his
When
ass.
I twirled the towel afterwards, I felt it in my shoulder. Like,
But
I
I'm
felt
gonna be
rocks
honest,
and
like,
pebbles.
It's October, and that might have been the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Yeah,
like
that
that
was
was
pretty
great.
good.
It was classic.
Dude,
That'll go down in history.
I mean, obviously, like
Hey, look,
Dubois said.
Tyler Lockett catching an offensive.
Yeah, again.
I'm on Sportsman.
On Sportsman.
On
Like,
Gino?
talk that shit.
Like Dubois said, though, like, I went to get a towel because I forgot mine. And I seen this. It's a hat, obviously.
Thank you.
I saw that. I was like, oh, man. Like, I want to have that a lot, like, bad. So I got that. And these guys come over there. The phones are already out, like, recording me.
Yeah, they were.
And I'm just like, dude, I need to do like a spinneroonie right now. As soon as my hand went up, I felt Booker T run through my fucking veins. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this. So I did the spinneroonie, and like we brought the energy from there on. Right. But
You looked like an idiot. But
again,
it's great.
it hurt tremendous, but we take one for the team, huh?
Hey,
And we won.
And we won. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you can start now.
Oh yeah. So the game this week, fellas, is we're gonna do blind quarterback, wide receiver, and running back rankings. So how this works is, again, I went to the trusty random spin wheel on good old Google, and I did quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs. They gave me 10 that I spun, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name each player out loud, and then you guys are gonna rank them 1 through 10 of where they stand, like on like 1 being the best, 10 being the worst.
Stats wise, what
Like
kind of
their whole career, like where they
who's
stand
better?
on the
So-
rankings.
So
it's opinion.
Where'd you pull this ranking data from?
no, it's not.
no,
data.
they're
Like,
just
I'm just
names.
gonna say
No
a player,
stats, just names.
and you're
Right.
gonna rank them 1 through 10, and that's
So-
it, based on
so-
their whole career.
Oh, so there's no right or wrong answer.
No, it's
Oh.
just it's
It's
all
like-
an opinion game.
You know that
okay.
TikTok trend? It's like you
Tier
rank, like,
list.
It's kind of where I
no,
got this
like
game
1
from.
through
So
5, but you don't know the next one, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
once
yeah.
you say one, then it disappears. usually.
right.
Yeah.
So
like if he were to say like CMC,
let's say for example you pull out Jeff Reed and I say like 3, and then like
there's 10 better kickers better than him. He's still 3.
right.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Makes sense. So we're gonna go in like a triangle.
Jeff Reed, number
No,
3.
we have to.
well, it's gonna be a whole group discussion
Group
because you
discussion,
can't
okay.
just.
I
go
mean, we
one
could be
by
here all
one.
day giving all
Right.
10 of our lists. So this is a group discussion.
So
Are these quarterbacks for all time? Like, can I get Bart
no,
Starr?
this is current NFL
Shout
players.
out Bart Starr.
Current NFL players based
Running
on
backs, wide
their whole
receivers,
career, no
and
matter what team they were on.
Okay. Are
Okay.
we starting quarterbacks?
Yes. Total quarterback.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, number 1, Baker Mayfield.
Is there an option less than 10?
1 through 10.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I
Right
think
now, he looks nice.
I think there's someone worse than Baker.
I vote
think
9.
I was
I
gonna say
vote
8.
9.
Nine.
I like 9. I like
Okay,
9.
we'll go with 9. Baker
9?
number 9. Yes.
All
I
right.
said, is there an option worse?
And then when we're done with this, I'll give you the list so you can
Yeah,
put it up on
yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
All right, number 2, Kyler Murray.
Ooh.
He's middle of the pack. I want to say
I'll say 7.
6.
I was going to say 7.
Hey, let's go 7.
Give him 7.
Okay.
I'm just one higher.
Oh,
than
I was
everyone,
going
guess.
6.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dear, this is gonna be ugly.
Number 3, Deshaun Watson.
Oh dear.
All
Remember, this is based on all career.
10.
10.
No.
I don't
Deshaun
think- I
Watson
don't
is
think it's
Deshaun
10.
Watson.
his whole career?
His whole career.
What do we have right now? 9 and 7?
You have 7 and 9, yes.
I'd say 8.
He's not 6. He has to be 8.
I'd say 8. I
He
don't want
has
to
to
put
be
him
8.
at 10. He played good in Houston.
He was a baller in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
then
why
he
I
got a
voted
massage, and now he's
Because the
downhill.
Browns, and he's a
I'm gonna
a
go.
toucher.
I vote 6.
I'm out of this because I know
I
who's all
vote
on this
6.
list.
Just because we have what left? 7 and 10?
You have 8 and 10 as
8
the
and
lowest
10.
two.
All right.
I
agree.
vote
I agree.
6 just because strategically thinking, if we put him at 8, that means we have 5 quarterbacks that are better than who? Kyler Murray?
Kyler's at 7.
Kyler and Baker.
Baker
okay, I
at
see what
9.
you're saying.
And then
I
we have
agree.
10 for whoever.
I mean, Deshaun is definitely better than those two.
yeah,
for sure.
I go
agree.
Deshaun at 6.
We'll go
Okay.
Deshaun 6.
Now, if you're saying off field activities,
Huh. Number 1.
Stop.
Yeah.
top 2 and he ain't 2.
All right, next we got Jimmy G.
8. You have to put him at 8.
I agree.
I agree. He has.
He has to pick somebody worse.
Now we got to be careful of who might be last on this list.
So you guys have 6, 7, 8, and 9. You have the top 5 and 10.
This is gonna be an ugly dude.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Kirk Cousins.
He's 5.
5.
He's
Has to be
5.
Definitely.
That's kind of easy.
Yeah, that was
a good call.
that was
Danny Dimes.
he has to be
Has to
4.
be- What do you mean?
He is not number 10. You're telling me that there's a worse quarterback than Danny Dimes right now?
Look at the scoreboard.
Oh man.
Look at his last 2 fucking weeks. He's got a total of 6 fantasy points.
I don't think he's 10.
You have to go 10 though.
He doesn't have a career yet.
We gonna put him at 4, and then get what? Mahomes,
Yeah,
Rodgers.
but listen,
love
no
this.
offense, but like, how about some magical? Are these all starters or any active QBs?
No, they're all starters.
I was gonna say if they get Drew Lock, you're telling me Drew Lock's better than half the.
he has to go at 10.
Because this is what, his 4th year?
Yes.
He
Has
hasn't
to.
played longer than any of
10.
the other ones. He's 10.
Okay.
Without question.
Danny Dimes at 10.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
So we got 1 through 4 left.
Yes.
You have 1 through 4 left.
All right, let's go.
All right. Number 7, Patrick Mahomes.
1.
2. No, it's like
I was like, what?
waiting for Kenny Pickett.
Next is Dak Prescott. 2, 3, 4.
I mean, he's good. Like I hate to say it, he has.
I think he's 4.
I vote 3.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm saying right in the middle.
3.
We have 2, 3, and 4
I mean,
left.
this
I
dude
vote
can't
3.
sling the ball.
3.
I vote 3.
3.
We have 2 and 4.
That's good.
Next is Derek Carr.
4.
4.
4.
I mean,
Actually,
Derek
wasn't
Carr's
bad.
not a bad quarterback.
I think he's better than who's 5?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk
He's better than
Cousins.
Kirk,
He'd-
in my
I-
opinion.
It's
No.
We have Derek Carr
Kirk's
over
a little
Kyler Murray.
But
Yes.
Kyler Murray's
Yes.
Like-
shit. Kyler Murray's shit.
I mean,
well, just tell us who's our last quarterback.
Lamar Jackson.
2.
Hey, I mean,
That's
I'll
actually
take it.
It wasn't too
That's
bad.
actually
So
pretty
now
good.
give us our full
So
list.
your 1 through 10 list.
Start from top.
Mahomes 1, Lamar, Dak, Carr, Kirk, Watson, Kyler, Jimmy G, Baker, Danny Dimes.
That actually
That's
wasn't
actually
bad.
really good. Good
That is
call.
pretty
Good
good.
If you're
call
just
to
going
Danny
off
Dimes there.
career, like
Yeah, this
Danny Dimes,
this guy goes a 4. he must have thought Tigs was hitting a golf ball over there yelling 4.
he would have said it 4 times if that was.
All right, moving on to wide receivers. That was good, guys. That's good.
I think that was. I agree. I think that was pretty good.
It's not bad. All right, wide receivers. This go anyway. This is my favorite.
All right, so is this like number 1s, number 2s, like
It's just wide receivers.
right? So is like Allen Robinson
I
gonna
mean-
be on this list? That's what I'm asking.
Like,
It's going to be any
you-
wide
you
receiver
have
on
to-
any team,
So like Calvin Austin could be.
so
good.
there could be third.
as long as they're in the league.
This is gonna be tough. Okay.
Braxton Berrios.
I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. There's no one on this list that's like that.
There's no.
So
other-
there's no number
there's
twos.
no Calvin
So
Austins
everyone's
out there.
like a 1 or 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
fair.
That's all I care about.
Yeah.
You can't fucking make us have practice squad guys on there. Hakeem Butler.
I mean,
Gunner.
maybe besides this first one, Zay Jones.
Zay Jones got to be like
He's probably a 3.
9.
So he's probably
A third on the third wide
I think
receiver.
number 3.
Zay Jones got to be 9 or 8.
Zay Jones.
How
Zay
long
Jones.
has he been in the league?
6 years, few years. He's the.
I thought he was gonna
Yep,
get
sure.
killed.
That's fucked up.
Zay Jones
I'd
on
say
the-
9.
I vote 9.
He's on the Jags, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he came from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure,
Maybe.
Okay.
Right.
Google it.
I agree.
No,
I vote,
just
I vote
we're-
9.
Nine's
go,
good.
Go 9.
We can't take our worst spot at the first pick.
No.
No, until we get fucking
Braxton
Lima
Berrios.
Swede.
All right. Zay Jones, we got at 9. Next is DK Metcalf.
Top 5.
3.
This is based off of their career so far.
Their whole career.
I vote 4.
I vote 4.
Okay, I agree.
I'm gonna
4.
go 4.
I'm not going to twist my arm out with that one. That's fine.
Gabe Davis.
I'm gonna say like 5 or 6.
Gabe
better,
Davis.
He's better than
Gabe Davis.
he's better than Jones for sure.
Zay Jones was we put what at 9?
9.
Yeah.
9.
I vote Gabe
I'd say
Davis at
8.
like a solid 7.
He's having a pretty good year or a pretty good career in Buffalo, and he didn't have an awful career with the Titans either.
I'd say 8. 8 or 7.
I vote 7.
7. Let's go 7.
7?
Let's go 7.
Hey, let's go 7.
Oh, imagine that, another flag.
Tyler Lockett.
Probably.
That's coming back.
Next is A.J. Brown.
We have
Metcalf.
You have
4,
4, 7, and 9.
let's put AJ Brown above Metcalf in my
Yeah.
opinion.
3?
3.
3.
3, yes.
Marquise Brown.
He hasn't.
What do we have? What do we have after like 5?
You
and
have
6.
5, 6, 8, 10.
5, 6, 8, and 10. Who's at 9?
Zay
Zay
Jones.
Jones.
Who's at
better
7?
than Zay Jones?
Gabe Davis.
I don't
think-
think he's better than Gabe Davis.
I think he's 8. He's
After
better than Zay Jones in my
he's
opinion.
better
Yes.
than Zay Jones. Yeah.
Yes. Go 8.
Okay. Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna say 2. He's not 1. I feel like there's a.
I say 1. I vote 1.
Until
Yeah.
fucking
No. To think about it, like he's done really good in the Dolphins, and he was a hell of a receiver at the Chiefs.
So
like,
if you look at this right,
Who's
other
above him?
if we don't put him at 1, our other options are
Jettas,
Jefferson, Devontae Adams.
not
And
Jamar Chase
that's
at
really
this
it.
point. No. Put him at 1. Tyreek Hill at 1.
Number
Because
1.
how many?
we
that's
got to think
what-
about Diggs too. Where's Stephon Diggs at? If
he
he's
might
on
not
this
be on the
list-
list.
If he's on the list, I'm
He's
just
not better
saying.
than Tyreek Hill though.
No.
No.
Okay. Next.
So at 1. Is that
Yes.
what we said? 1.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Keenan Allen.
What numbers do we have left?
2, 5, 6, 10.
He's not 5.
He's-
He's not 2.
He's 5.
well,
He's the next.
who's number 4?
Metcalf.
You have DK.
think
I
he's
put
4.
Keenan Allen with our picks left. I put him at 5.
Yeah.
I personally I would flip-flop Metcalf for Allen at 3 and 4 or
Both.
4 and 5, but we can't.
Yeah.
Okay, then put
So
him
I
at 5.
probably
I
put
agree.
him at 5. I
5.
don't think he's 2.
I think they're pretty comparable in my opinion.
I would agree.
Keenan Allen's a better quarterback. That's what helps him.
Yeah.
Adam
agree.
Thielen.
What do we have left?
2, 6, 10.
He's not the worst receiver in that group. He had a really good career at Minnesota.
So basically, here's the risk we're taking, right? If we put him
At 6
at 6, then whoever we have next
is either a 2 or a 10.
is either 2 or a 10.
I think 6.
Who's 9? Zay Jones.
Zay
Zay
Jones.
Jones.
He's better than Zay
Yeah,
Jones.
you have to go 6.
Go 6.
Yelling at 6.
Yes.
Okay, so we might get fucked here.
Probably.
Juju.
10.
10.
That was the easiest out of my life.
Dude, this is
What's left now? What number? 2?
Number 2, Stephon Diggs.
He's
Let's
2.
go.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, now
Run it back.
whole list.
1 through 10. You got Hill, Diggs, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, Keenan Allen, Adam Thielen, Gabe Davis, Marquise Brown, Zay Jones, Juju.
That's
another
like
good
pretty
list.
spot
That's
on.
a good.
Like I said, the only thing
Flip-flop.
I would flip would be Allen and Metcalf.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. That was pretty good.
pretty good.
That was pretty good.
We're
I was
pretty
getting
good
real
at
nervous there about the 2 and the 10.
All right. On to the running backs. You guys are, I'd say 2 for 2. You guys are doing good. All right.
Starters only again, or we like?
There's got to be RB2s in here.
They're mostly running back ones. I mean, I shouldn't even tell you that. I should just let
Well,
you guys figure it out.
That doesn't.
Like 20 teams have RB1.
You could. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna. determine who we're going to pick.
All right. Here we go. Aaron Jones.
Hey, Dill, what do you think Aaron Jones belongs?
Well, he only had a bad 1 week.
No,
He's been injured a lot, so I'm
No, I
going to
know.
say 5, 4.
I'm saying 4.
Yeah, he's pretty middle of the pack in my opinion.
Go 4, just because he's half running back, half wide receiver.
Okay. Jonathan Taylor. That's tough.
That is tough. I put everything that's going on this year aside. Look at his first couple years.
Yeah, this year's a better year for running backs. Is he better than Aaron Jones?
Yes.
3.
It's just a matter. It's a matter of if he's 2 or 3. He's not 1. I'm not putting him at 1.
No, I'd say 3.
I'm going to say 2 just to be on the safe side, because he's if he's healthy, when he is healthy, he's a top 5
I
running back.
vote 3. Just 3 and 4.
I like 3. Yeah.
Do 3.
3.
Yep. Geno Smith, 107 yards. Nice.
Raheem Mostert.
7.
See, I think when I think I'm 8. 'Cause
Mostert, remember, he was a backup to a
was a
backup,
backup.
lot in 49ers.
Yeah, he wasn't.
This is
wasn't
his 6th year, and he's had
But
one
if
good
we're
one.
not including this year, then
Well, you got to put a little bit of this year.
It's
in
whole
there.
career aspect.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
I'm going to say 8.
I say 8.
8.
is that what I said? 8. I
You
said
said
7.
7.
8 is fine. I agree.
Joe Mixon. You have 3, 4, and 8 gone.
7.
No,
He's better than that.
I'd say 5 or 6.
Joe Mixon.
I vote 5. That's my vote. 5.
I like 5.
I think him and Aaron Jones are
Neck and neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go 5.
he missed.
Wasn't even close.
Not even close. Devin Singletary.
9.
What do we have left to up top?
You got 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10.
9.
Have to go 9.
Yeah. He
Never did shit in Buffalo.
He was always a third down back, good for 4 or 5 yards, and that's it.
Saquon Barkley. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10.
Have to go
2.
2.
That's good too.
2. I agree.
Dalvin Cook.
1, 6, 7, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be
6.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this list.
1, 7, and 10.
Zeke.
7.
7.
He has to go 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the.
He still isn't.
So we have the worst and the best left.
I love this.
Oh,
dude,
now
this is
we're
gonna-
fucked.
now we're
Now
fucked.
we're
Now
fucked.
we're
CMC.
1.
Derrick Henry. Oh, shit.
10.
Damn it.
That's a ball buster.
Yeah.
All right, 1 through 10. CMC, Barkley, Jonathan Taylor,
We started out real good.
First three
Aaron
are good.
Jones,
4 is good.
Mixon,
5
Cook,
is good.
Zeke, Mostert, Singletary, Derrick Henry.
So you
If you
get
put-
you get rough around 6 and 7, and then obviously Henry.
So
but
wait,
what?
that list isn't bad unless you take Henry and put him up to 3, and then that list is good.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
just put
you
Henry
just
up and you
put
just
everything
bump
down,
everybody
yeah.
down.
Yeah, I agree.
I like
I
that.
mean,
That was fun.
that was a good game.
Thank
Corey.
you.
I like that.
I actually really like that.
Now we're running out of options for NFL games. You're gonna have to get really.
And
yeah,
then-
no,
well,
hey,
NHL's coming
hockey's right
I
around the
was just
corner,
saying, yeah.
fellas. Name that corner.
Hey, speaking of hockey, hockey is right around the corner. So we'll segment right into
Wow, that was
our
clean.
nice little small
Ooh.
portion of hockey talk here.
Home opener next Tuesday.
Home opener is next Tuesday.
Like
be there,
always,
be square.
that was good hockey talk.
Yes, sir.
Home opener is Tuesday. Be there. Be a hypotenuse triangle.
I guess I'm a hypotenuse triangle then.
Why you ain't going?
I don't know.
Go with Corey.
I'll be there.
Right. No,
Where are you
that's
going?
a me and Amber thing.
Oh,
Amber and I have
okay.
gone on the home opener the last 5 years.
Yeah, no wonder why we haven't won a cup.
I guess I'll go fuck myself.
It's an 8 o'clock game. I just realized that today.
I know.
Because of Bedard.
I might go by myself.
I'm sitting on the glass.
Right. Maybe a glass of beer next to you.
The glass that's in front of the TV screen.
All I want to talk about is let's go Pens. And I want everybody's point prediction. Your final Penguins points prediction for this year.
Per
Like,
player?
Where they finish in the standings? Or
No,
per player?
how many actual points they have.
Mm.
So you think the Penguins are going to finish with 43 points?
Or are they going to
You know
finish
what
with
I'm saying?
110?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Points in the
I'm
standings.
saying
Points in the standings.
43. Yeah. If they don't win a single game, yeah, sure, 43 points.
I'll go first. Started out nice and spicy. 101.
Woo!
How many
Do you
Damn.
think
90. We had 93 last year.
Do you think 101 gets them in the playoffs?
100%.
If 100 points
100
doesn't get
points
you
2 years ago. A team that scored 100 points did not get in the playoffs last
Where
2
in
years
the-
ago.
in the East or in the
Yes,
West?
in the East.
The East stat.
I know. I'm just saying.
100,
Just because you get 100 points in the East does not mean you're going to make the.
101.
playoffs.
101 makes playoffs.
101
Okay.
play.
I agree. I'm just asking what your opinion.
Good. What's your point prediction?
96.
Okay.
But I think they
So
still make
hard.
the playoffs.
Like I think they're a good team. I don't think they're like that good though. I
They
don't think
So
kinda-
it's
you
over
have
100.
to think about. Penguins had 93 points last year,
It missed by 1.
and they missed by 1 point. And the Bruins had like 127, something ridiculous
First
like
round
that.
exit.
Yeah.
Right. So really, 101 points isn't all that much. 101 points last year, I think, was third in the Metro.
What did you say? 96.
I said 96.
You're at 101. I'm gonna go like. I'll go 98. I'll take the middle. I don't think it's 100, but I mean, 98 I think is still high.
I want to be really optimistic.
But it's hard to.
94.
So you think you're going to finish 1 point higher than last year?
Yes, I really think we
94 missed the playoffs.
We have a better
Mm.
squad than last
I
year.
really
for sure.
I mean, that's hard to say like
So you have to think about it. If you finish with 94 points, you're 1 point higher than last year.
Yep.
And we have a really good Devils team, a really good Hurricanes team. Rangers are always in it. Those are your 3 right there.
Yeah.
And all we have to do is beat out the Islanders, and that's
Which
really about
the
it.
Penguins are not
And I
going to beat
think-
the
I think-
Islanders.
I think Ottawa and Florida are going to flip flop this year. I think Ottawa's going to make the playoffs and Florida's going to miss.
I just don't
Ottawa's good,
see
man.
Erik Karlsson making like that. Like he's going to make an impact, but like we still have the
Our
same
bottom
goal-
6 is still fucking
We
dog
still
shit.
have the
Yeah, it's
same
awful.
goaltender. We still have a similar bottom 6. Jeff Carter's still skating on the rink somehow.
but we're
Dude,
wearing.
I watched him tonight, the game that they had in Nova Scotia. He missed a pass from me to you from Chris Letang.
Did he miss an open net too?
Well, no, because we lost 3-0.
Oh,
So one more thing about Penguins
94.
is a full healthy lineup. Who do you bench? Because you know it's not going to be Carter.
It's unfortunately not going to be Carter. It's probably going to be Nieto.
I don't think you bench him though.
Who else is on the? I don't even know our bottom. Like you're not going to bench Akari. Is that his name?
Machari.
No,
Yeah.
Achari, whatever the fuck his name is.
So let's think. We'll go through first line. Gensel, Crosby, Rust. That's what it's going
solid.
to be.
Yep.
Hopefully,
It should be Raquel
Hopefully,
over Rust,
Raquel.
But
I
it's
agree,
going to be
yeah.
that. Second line, Smith, Malkin,
Nylander, hopefully, or
hopefully,
Raquel.
or
yeah.
Raquel. This is full healthy lineup middle of the season. Third line, DOC,
Eller.
Lars Eller,
Marzeller.
But-
We're gonna,
Achari,
Let's see.
or Nylander. Nylander's going to make the team, in my opinion.
So they have projected lines right now of Gensel, Crosby, Rust, Smith, Malkin, Raquel, DOC, Eller, and Hinstronza,
Hinestroza.
Vinny.
Yeah.
and then fourth line of Nieto, Carter, and McCarthy.
Jeff Carter, right?
Right wing, yeah.
Wait, where are you pulling this up from?
But don't worry,
It's
he'll
an
take the
left wing
overtime.
block.
He'll take the overtime face off
Oh.
to begin and then get
Face-
off the ice.
Bet.
Daily
Daily
face-off.
face-off is different.
Well, this is daily
This
face
is
off
left
is
wing.
like updated. Like, does that have Gensel on there?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's,
that's right.
it's the
Okay.
lines that they ran tonight, probably.
That's-
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, why is Rem Pitlick on there?
Yeah,
Who?
that's why it's they.
Okay.
I'd really like to see Big Z get a shot.
I just
He did on Malkin's line. He played on Malkin's line, didn't he?
He actually looked pretty good. I think that line
But
was really
at-
nice, but
as
Gino,
a healthy team, I don't think Big Z makes it. Like it's sad.
And
it is to say.
I
unfortunately-
don't either.
You know they're not going to bench Carter.
Nope.
And
They should.
they should, but a full healthy lineup. I don't see Nylander or Big Z in the lineup.
I just think Nylander because he's too young. They'd rather have Nieto, who's a little bit more of a veteran.
I like
presence.
Nieto too.
So do I.
He's like a
but
gritty fourth liner that like Penguins were kind of missing last year.
Mhm.
I like
And-
I like
and
all
he-
the
and
three
he
that
has
they brought
He has
in.
a hard mustache too.
It is pretty hard. I like the 3 new guys they brought in: Eller, Achari, and Nieto.
Yeah.
Or Zeller is gonna like solidify that third line center that we've been missing.
I don't think
Line
he's.
center.
I don't think he's going to be that great, but I think he'll do
No, but
enough.
he's
He'll
like-
do enough to
He
get his by.
is like when you think of this team, he is the center of that third line, right?
No, yeah.
Gives me like 2010 like Jordan Stahl vibes. Not like compare him to Jordan Stahl, but like someone that you know isn't a 1 or a 2, someone who is just like a third line center. That's what Jordan Stahl was for us.
Literally.
He'll go out there and get you some minutes and win some faceoffs, and that's all he's going to need to do.
Because we can't fucking do that with Jeff Carter.
Who's Jeff Carter?
Never heard of her.
38 this year, by the way.
Who do you hate more, Jeff Carter or Matt Canada?
Fire them
Matt
both.
Canada.
Fire them both.
I
Get the
hate
fuck out.
Matt Canada is so much more.
Yeah,
said-
I mean,
you
Jeff
said-
Carter hasn't fucking destroyed our
Just want to throw
offense.
that question out there.
No. You know who did destroy
Who
the
do you hate
offense?
more,
Ron Hextall.
Ron Hextall or Matt Canada?
Ron Hextall.
Ron Hextall.
What
Yeah.
a fucking
Ron
moron.
Hextall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was easy.
Not only did he ruin the Penguins franchise, but he also ruined the Flyers, too.
franchise.
That's the only good thing we like about him.
Right. That's really all about how about. That's really all I have about hockey. Like I said, keep it short and sweet. Season's right around the corner. 8 days from today.
Pumped.
10-10.
That's wild. Literally the Minnesota Wild.
But not
We'll
the
be
Minnesota Wild.
Oh, here we go.
Look at him run, bro. Look how good he.
Man, look, a 4th and 1.
Wow,
that-
that's your number 10 quarterback? You
Resulted
guys
in
are
a
fucking
first down.
assholes.
Yeah, Danny,
Um,
you're so good.
So, yeah. Can't wait, honestly. Hockey.
And needed it.
For me, love baseball. Love me some Pirates games. Pirate season ends 9 days later, right into hockey.
Yep.
But
Can't beat
this is the best time of year. Hockey starts. Football's pretty much mid-season. Baseball.
Mid-season,
play-
we're a quarter of the way in.
Oh, I mean, like they're going right,
Yeah.
and then baseball playoffs start. Like
Baseball playoffs are fun to watch, and I hate baseball, but
I'll probably watch
they're
a few
a-
games.
yeah.
We don't talk
I'm
about
only here
basketball
for-
because the basketball don't matter.
I'm only here
Dumb.
for Tyler betting balls and strikes and ripping a shirt off.
We are gonna have to run that back.
Damn it.
Is he dead?
So, Dylan just mentioned baseball. Tigs, unfortunately, isn't here, so I took it upon myself as the host to step in for Tigs.
What guy?
Nice. Wow, what a
What a
guy!
guy.
you
I know,
are.
what a guy.
What a guy!
Honestly, what a guy I am.
Give him a raise.
I should get a raise.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
No.
Oh, shit.
That's when you show up to more than 10 podcasts, you get a raise.
Oh,
Ooh.
So, Pirates finished 76 and 86. 14 games better than last year. I love it.
I am happy with their year.
Ben Sherrington said yesterday, or I believe it was yesterday, that they are willing to do two things. One is look outside the country for free agency.
I'll kill myself.
See ya.
No way. Pick 6.
No. See ya.
Look outside of the country for free agency, which to me
what is
means Greg Polanco's coming back, baby.
Is that your hot take?
No. Obviously, there's a lot of like talent over in Japan and Korea. A lot of guys that I would love the Pirates to go after.
Munitaka Murakami.
Right.
I don't
The
know
40-year-old.
I don't know who any of these Japanese.
Did you say
guys
Watami?
Dude,
Yeah.
I had that the other day.
are.
Oh, my
Stop.
God.
I could go for some-
Love it.
And he also said they're not afraid to trade prospects this offseason as well.
I've been hearing that for a long time.
I feel like
no,
I
we
feel
haven't
like
traded
you. I feel
prospects
like
in a while.
that is true.
I
I
mean
feel like
just-
you have to.
I mean, I'm just talking about all this talk coming out of his mouth.
Oh well,
I will not believe it until I see it.
I mean,
Say all you want.
I mean, all
Carlos,
these.
Carlos Santana said he wants to come back. He actually, I mentioned earlier that he wants to train with O'Neill Cruz this offseason.
I'm so down for that.
Like
bring him back
Santana-
as first base,
Yeah.
and then when Kutch doesn't DH, throw him as DH.
Still have to
First.
re-sign Kutch, which Kutch also said he wants to return.
He'll be.
Hey, it can't end like that, bro.
No, he'll be back. I
Can't
think.
end like how he did. Yeah, I mean I say this every single year. I do have high hopes. This year was like a roller coaster of a ride.
It was a step in the right direction.
Started off really fucking good, went really bad.
But we brought it back.
So
at
we
the end
were
of the
so
year.
we were 10 games under 500 this year. Pretty damn good, right?
For the Pirates, yeah.
For the
Yes.
Pirates.
Yes,
Does O'Neill Cruz win you 10 more games this year?
Absolutely.
I think so.
O'Neill Cruz doesn't break his leg out for the whole year. You let's say at least 5. He wins you 5 more games.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Still
you're
don't
looking
make the playoffs,
still to make the playoffs,
but
you're looking at five more wins, 19 game improvement from last year.
you're looking at third place in the Central.
And it lets him develop more, too. I mean, he's still relatively new-ish to
Yeah.
the team. So, I mean,
Yeah.
a full year under his belt would have been nice. But, I mean, of course, the injury kills us and himself for his development. But, I mean,
Yeah.
he comes back fully healthy next year, I mean, you could look at a Pirates team that goes over 500.
I hope so.
That's
Yeah, I mean-
exactly. That's the hope.
I mean, I know this is like
I'm
just
tired
like
of them fucking losing. Can we win, please?
I know it's like funny and like everyone makes fun of it, but like at the game on Sunday, October 1st, like October,
Yeah.
October
but
was
like
back.
that place was when Sawinski hit that 2-run double down the line, like that place was like rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
On,
and,
a,
like-
on a Sunday at
and-
3 o'clock.
And like every player mentions that like they love the fans' passion for the Pirates. And, like
Mhm.
what better could you do for like this city than
I mean,
just
we kind of are oblivious fans at this point. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, we're there, and we're like, they're going to win, and they get shit on 11-1. But we're like,
I
So it's
honestly,
just another day,
right?
Yeah.
It's just the pride, passion, Pirates.
Right.
Yep.
It's the 3 Ps.
And Pizza Penny.
Oh yeah,
sauerkraut sauce.
She ain't in there.
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Sauerkraut
I was
sauce.
gonna talk about
Wait,
that.
Did he?
Sauerkraut Salt did win. He came back, face adversary. How do we say that word?
Adversity. Anniversary. He faces anniversary.
he faces anniversary.
Adversity.
It recovered from a torn ACL in like 2.5 weeks. Didn't win a single race the last 2 years, and won, of course. What number? How many races did he win this year? 17.
Nice.
Won 17 races.
Nah.
Was that?
Naturally.
Did he win like the
Yeah,
season?
he won the season.
Wow.
Yeah,
Comeback player of the year.
I know. Seriously, you talk about like comeback player of the year right there.
Talk about adversary.
The true determinant in that guy.
Sauerkraut Salt's a girl.
It is. Sauerkraut Hall
Is
is a female that runs in that costume.
Oh, a costume. Okay, sure. I thought
Well,
you
I
actually
mean,
meant the character.
Sal-
I'm like, what fucking girl do you name as Saul?
Sauerkraut.
So yeah, big
Are you
expectations for next
assuming
year.
The
Stop
gender?
it. I'm not about that.
2 other things I want to talk about, and I was going to keep it short and sweet. A little off topic here. Number 1, I want to. I'm going to rank first. Top 3 moments for this Pirates season.
Oh fuck.
Here we go.
I'll go 1. We'll go around the table. You guys give your first. My number 1 is the home opener. Kutch's return in the Berg. I got chills literally fucking right now just talking about that,
Oh
man.
my.
Yeah, you know who
God.
else?
I feel
has
like that's-
chills? Corey, because he didn't have his shirt on that day.
It was a little nipply outside when I took the shirt off.
Kutch's return, home opener, fucking Burnett throwing out the first pitch, blackout.
Mama Kutch singing the national anthem.
Oh, dude, I literally have chills right
Hey,
now.
Brian Reynolds hits a home run. You got to take your shirt off.
Oh,
I don't
Next
think.
pitch.
I think I speak for everyone. Like the home opener was the. Best
I think.
part.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't
gotta
there,
be.
but I would agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I have my second. But I'm gonna,
my second is the comeback win against the Reds, down 9-0, winning 13-12.
Well,
I
it was
was-
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. One more thing about the Pirates is they, by losing to the Marlins twice, eliminated the Cubs and the Reds from the playoff
I
contention.
saw it in the same.
You gotta
day.
love that.
Let's go Bucks.
In the same day.
Number 2.
Mitch Keller's 4-hit complete game shutout
Was
against
it?
the Rockies.
I was there. Were you there?
No, I was not.
I was there.
I was watching at home. I
Were you
remember that
there?
game
No,
Yeah,
was I?
I think so.
against the Rockies.
Oh yeah, I definitely was.
Rockies
Yeah, I remember that.
in June,
May.
or
It was
June,
like
something
early.
Wasn't that a bobblehead night?
No, because I got
Oh,
all
shit.
bobbleheads. No offense.
What's your number 2?
Brother,
Brother.
162 games to choose from. Actually, 161 now, because we already took one of them away.
can I just be like Key Bryant's season? As
No,
a number
the
2?
moment.
Fuck, man.
Or game.
Yeah, well,
Fuck. There's so many. I don't know, man.
we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Rainey doesn't watch baseball, but I'm sure you.
Well, the game that I went to with you guys, whatever game that was.
Oh, when
Was
James
that-
came with us.
Yeah,
I don't remember if we won or lost, but
we won because I
but
was
we
1-0.
We did, yeah. It was Rainey's
First
first
game,
win
yeah.
since 2015.
Oh, really?
All right, Corey, back to you. That was long.
The debut of the yellow jerseys.
The City Connects.
Yeah.
We did win.
That was
We-
that the day? That
Yeah,
was the game we
that
were
was
there.
the game we were there. Yeah, they did win.
Those are hard jerseys, but I mean, I can't think of anything
My
else.
number 3, Carlos Santana's walk off,
Oh fuck! I
Fuck.
forgot
dancing,
about that.
That was
dancing
so
on the
sick.
plate.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's
yeah.
my number 3.
Oh, I got mine.
Good deal. Number 3,
I'm gonna go with the red. The 9-0
come back against the
comeback
Reds.
against the Reds. Yeah.
the Palacios walk-off homer against
On his
the
birthday?
Nationals.
On his birthday?
Yes,
Yeah.
That was pretty
that
sweet.
I was so sick. Me and Josh were there actually,
Yeah.
and we actually were trying to beat the exit or beat the people to
You
the
were trying to
exit.
beat
So
the
we're
traffic?
standing behind.
Wait, he
yeah.
was trying to beat traffic, you
No,
sack of
motherfucker!
shit.
I was at the whole game. But we stood behind home plate when that happened. And as soon as that ball hit his bat, everyone was like, "Oh, see ya!" And then he did the whole interview afterwards. He's great on the mic. Give him a
Raise a Jolly Roger, baby.
I have an honorable mention, but I'm gonna let Randy go third here.
Mine was the Carlos Santana.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
I guess two. One, I'm pissed about because we were there for Bednar's bobblehead and we had to leave early, and I didn't get to see Renegade on his bobblehead night. I was pissed. But Henry Davis throwing out Bryce Harper.
Oh,
Hosed.
Cannon.
Hosed him.
big rocket arm there.
Wasn't that Henry Davis's first game too that we went for the City Connect?
No. Henry Davis's first game, I
Was like 2
Rather
weeks
not-
prior.
rather not say how fast I was driving down 376 to get there.
Oh,
for
that's right. You came straight
Yeah.
from work.
I did. And there was a rain delay. Yeah.
He was
One-
naked in the elevator, everybody. Trying to get dressed.
Changed in my car. One last thing I want to talk about the Pirates here before we wrap it up. I want to go team MVP, most improved player, and we'll go 4. Team MVP, most improved player, best rookie, best pitcher.
Your boy.
Team MVP, Brian Hayes.
I was gonna say him. So.
I was going to say Brian Reynolds. Just because the entirety of the season, Key Brian had a first round.
Hayes was also hurt too.
Yeah, so
You look,
he was
you look
hurt.
at Reynolds. Reynolds started real good this season, and then had like a real slow middle, and then picked
I
it
think
back
he
up.
finished 265, 25 home runs, and 85 RBIs, which is still a good season.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Brian Reynolds, though.
Corey agreed on
I
Hayes.
went Key. Yep.
I would agree with Cabrera.
I feel like Hayes is the answer.
1A, 1B for me.
More like 1A and 1X, but yeah, it's fine.
Twitter. Or you mean Twitter?
My most improved player is Jack Sawinski.
It's a pretty good answer.
Trying to think of who else. I don't know.
I don't know.
There were a
I'm
lot of
going
young
with what you
players
said.
and that didn't really play last year, so we're going to go with Jack.
He took that extra little stride. Every like major stat category increased increased in a positive way.
Yes.
Strikeout rate went down. Walk rate went up.
Stolen
So
bases went up.
by improved player, do you mean like was on the team last year that did better this year, or
Yeah.
someone that was crap to begin the year but ended up
No, on the
doing
team last year too.
On the
This
team
year.
last year, which is Jack. I mean, there's a lot of like.
Yeah,
rookies and-
I was gonna say, I would say Jack, I guess.
Oh, the
Jack.
Day was the right answer there. My top rookie, it might shock you.
Dury.
He's not a rookie.
No,
Dari.
Sick.
It's Dari, not
whatever. I
Dory.
don't give a fuck.
Thank
He has
you.
money.
My top rookie from this year. You ready for this? Jared Triolo.
Shit.
So underrated. So underrated.
He
I was
filled
so
in
mad
that-
when they sent him down.
He filled in that third
Yeah,
base role.
how does he play in the minors over Vinny, whatever his name was?
Kappa.
Yeah.
But like, to be fair, this dude was batting. I think he finished the year like batting like 297.
Triolo. I think on Sunday at one point he was batting 303. I don't know what he finished, but like
Shit. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's my top rookie of the year over Endy and Davis. That's my top rookie. He is.
He had more of like a bigger splash than Triolo batted. What do you have? Like 2 home runs this year.
Yeah.
But he batted 300. But Palacios had a lot to do with the fans and bringing like he had
Yeah.
a lot of splash moments. So I'm gonna say Palacios.
Triolo definitely came in and filled in that third base role for Key Brian so good.
Yep.
I mean,
He's real good with the glove
and
too.
he had like when he needed a hit, he got a hit. Great glove. I mean, I'm gonna go with Henry only because like being developed as a catcher, then you come in and play right field, but still have a cannon. You're so accurate in the field, like getting the ball in. I mean, like you were saying with that throw with Harper, man, that was just dead on. I'm gonna go with Henry. A lot to look forward to with that guy too, if we can keep him. Fucking
Not wrong.
bum
I'm
ass
just-
owner.
I like Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Yeah.
Best pitcher.
Mitch
It has to be
Mitch
Mitch
Keller.
Keller.
I'm never gonna say it. I'm never saying
you
Mitch.
have another option.
I mean,
and it's an
Bednar.
easy option, Bednar or Holderman. I know
No.
Holderman's not the best, but he had a good year.
He had a good year, but it's
I mean,
it's
Bednar.
Keller or Bednar.
I'm going with Dick Mountain.
You can't say that he didn't pitch for half the year.
I don't care. Bitch, he was on the team.
This dude let
It's,
up.
it's either Keller or Bednar. There's no wrong answer.
Bednar.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Shout out, I met Dave today, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Should have told him to follow the
I
podcast.
wasn't going.
Fucking little bitch.
You're welcome. I got a ball signed for you. I could have said, I'm just gonna get this card signed front and back. Is what I could have got.
Right. Randy?
Mitch Keller.
Tiggs would have said Mitch Keller. Too,
Yeah, he
so
would have.
Didn't matter.
He would have been fucking yelling at me about it too.
The hell do you say?
You can't even say he had a bad year.
No, he didn't. He had a
Sorry,
great year.
James, we're making
Still don't
fun
like
of
him.
you.
But
I'm not here.
I fucking hate him.
One last thing I want to say about the
You
Pirates.
keep
is Mitch
saying
Keller.
the last thing about the Pirates.
Everything just keeps coming in my head. If Mitch Keller didn't have those 3 outings where he gave up like 6 runs, 8 runs, 5 runs, barely made out of the second, not say he would have won the Cy Young, but he would have gotten votes for the Cy Young.
I mean, he was definitely up there.
I agree.
First half of the year.
Would have gotten votes for the Cy Young. Those like 4 like rocky starts that he had, you take those out, would have had at least like half a vote.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, like the NL Cy Young race is loaded
Yeah, stacked.
between like Strider and
What's his-
Gallen and Snell. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, he never stood a chance to win, but maybe he snuck in 4 or 5.
Got a,
votes.
like a 5th place vote or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Yeah, that's about it. We'll move right along into our hot takes.
Okay.
Randy, what do you got for us?
I think Connor Bedard will have 2 goals and 3 assists against the Penguins on opening night.
Listen,
5 points.
Randy.
Dude, we're fucking shutting the mat.
So you saying
There's
the
no
Penguins
way they're
lost?
scoring 5
I didn't say they would lose.
There's no way they're scoring 5 goals.
As Penguins, Bedard has 5 points. Penguins win 10-5.
I wouldn't put it past our fucking team.
Carlson, 5
Dude.
goals.
That's why it's a hot take. It's not
Dude,
supposed to happen.
Jari wears white pads now. Shutouts all season long.
Yeah, we got shut at tonight against a
Jari play
stacked.
tonight?
Yeah, we got against a stacked.
Oh.
Not, I wouldn't say stacked, but
A good Ottawa team.
good Ottawa team,
Good deal.
I hate to say it against the Steelers, but Lamar's going to have 2 rushing touchdowns.
yeah.
Steelers do not have a good
I don't like
run
him.
defense, and he's going to
DJ
want to
Watt's
scramble.
gonna eat him up.
He's going to want to scramble.
He should because he has to run for his
You're
life.
telling me Patrick Peterson's going to catch up to this dude?
Don't matter. He can't get when he can't get past Watt and Highsmith.
I mean, apparently,
Dude,
CJ
we
Stroud
couldn't even
got past
contain
him.
TJ. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Stroud.
CJ Stroud. I said TJ accidentally, but we couldn't even contain him.
He's not a running quarterback.
Yeah, and he's not.
Dylan-
He almost had
Dylan-
50 yards rushing.
Dylan is talking about like aspect of running.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
Watt's
But I'm
just gonna-
saying,
Watt's just gonna eat it up. All right, Corey, what's your Steven hot take?
Let's hear it, baby.
0-14.
the Lures going against. Well, I guess it's not going against you, but the Lures are going to take at them stupid Ravens. And even if Kenny doesn't play, I don't think he's going to play, but even if he does play, we're going to take out the Ravens, and we're going to win this game by 6 or more points.
Okay.
So we have the two of you kind of flip flopping each other. I'm gonna flip flop Randy over here. My hot take is Pens are going to score at least 5 and ruin Bedard's NHL debut.
I love that.
I like it.
What does Tigs think? You covered it. Do a hot take for Tigs,
Ah, okay.
since you covered for baseball.
Ooh.
Something Tigs would say.
Oh, the Phillies are going to sweep.
Let's scroll back here.
Here's something. I feel like Tiggs would say something along the lines of
Something about Pitt.
no. I'm gonna make this baseball related.
Okay. Who got the wild card on Tuesday?
Couldn't tell you.
Isn't that tomorrow? Tomorrow, right? It
Tomorrow,
starts
yep.
tomorrow?
You caught me off guard. I wasn't really expecting this.
Well, it was just a
No,
heat of the
hold
moment
on.
thing.
Let's see.
And
I'm
you know
gonna
what?
make
You know
it-
what's going to be sad? Is Dubois is going to make this hot take for Tigs, and it's going to be
It's gonna
right over
right.
mine.
And it's not going to count for either.
Like this
of them.
imaginary
this doesn't
hot
count
take.
for either of you, by the way.
No,
This
no,
does
no.
not count.
This imaginary hot take is 1-0, and Corey's still 0, whatever am I going to be, 0
We
and
got a new
14.
category. Imaginary hot takes 1-0.
People who have beaten Corey in hot takes that are not part of the pod.
Everyone.
Little Jimmy. We'll call this guy Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
So I'm gonna make this MLB related,
I hope this beats me too. That'd be so
and I don't know if this is necessarily hot.
It's a take.
it's hot.
Marlins are going to beat the Phillies in the wild card game.
Oh, now that's a hot take.
Is-
I like that though.
I'm in for it.
That's got to be an Aaron Nola pitching against Alcantara, right?
Alcantara.
Alcantara.
It's best 2 of 3. So
Well, first game, that's probably going to be the first game.
yeah, and then you figure Phillies were out Zach Wheeler,
Zach Wheeler. I don't even know who else the Marlins have.
Edward Cabrera, maybe, I don't know.
Jose Fernandez.
Yeah, right. There you go. And on that note, as always, get to bed safe. Tigs, we missed you, bud. Hope to have you back next podcast. Hope to have everyone back next
I
podcast.
missed
real.
my
Yes,
bench
sir.
buddy for today.
You do. You look a little lonely over there.
I was going to join you, but
You
Don't-
look
no,
super
don't.
relaxed.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Thanks for listening, following, subscribing. Make sure you share it. And as always, get yins or get at. We'll see you next time.